Here is my family tree. For this video I am going to be focusing on my dad's mother's family. Everything started in Mayo County, Ireland, where my oldest ancestors are from. They lived here for many years and started families. These are two pictures of Mayo. I began my research on my grandma's family by looking at microfilm that was put onto Ancestry. They had pictures of old censuses, gravestones, and birth certificates that helped me trace back to the 1700s. I also researched my family name in books in the library we visited in Boston. It all started way back in 1840 when Francis Toner and his wife Mary Carr were living in Ireland and had their son Arthur B. Toner. Arthur Toner and his wife Anne got married in Ireland and moved to the United States in the late 1800s. There was no evidence as to why they left, but it can be assumed that they left due to the potato famine, also known as the Great Hunger. When they moved to the U.S., specifically North Attleboro, they had a son James Vincent on September 12, 1888. James Vincent Toner grew up in Attleboro, Massachusetts, and raised a family with his wife Mary Zilch. They had 4 children including James Toner Jr. Later, James Toner Sr. passed away in 1951 in Newton, Massachusetts. James Toner Jr. was born and grew up in New Bedford, MA. He was a football and track star in high school and got the nickname Buzz, which people called him for the rest of his life. He got married to Martha Connolly. They spent their entire life in Massachusetts with their kids, including my grandma Carol Toner. James Toner Jr. joined the United States Army Air Forces, also known now as just the Air Force. He first saw war in World War II when he was in Pearl Harbor at the time of the bombing. His family had to be evacuated on Christmas Day. He didn't come back home for an entire 10 months. His military honors include Karate Gear with Palm, Silver Star, Distinguished Flying Cross, Air Medal with 9 clusters and other citations and ribbons. This is my fan chart. This has 7 out of the 11 generations on my tree. These are the most important dates I found in my family tree, including the Toners moving to the U.S. in the 1800s and the dates when people were born. This is a timeline of some of the events my great-grandfather Buzz lived through during World War II, including being drafted in 1940, being in Pearl Harbor at the time of the attack from Japan, and when he flew a bunch of missions in Europe and Africa.
Here's a short documentary about me. Hi, my name is Will Dolan. I'm 16 years old. My birthday is February 1st, 2003. This is my family. Me on the left and my parents in the middle, Will and Tori, both my sisters, Emma and Katie. This is me around 7 years ago. This is me a little while ago too. I was probably 7 in this photo. I like to fish in the vineyard with my parents. This is me in middle school, my varsity soccer team. I'm on the right, wearing the goalie gloves and everything. This is where I work every single summer. It's at a gas station with a bunch of my friends, and my friend's dad owns it. Some of my hobbies are dirt biking, as you can see in this video. It's on the vineyard also, my grandparents' house. I dirt bike a lot. I've been dirt biking since I was probably around 5 years ago. Sports I play are soccer, baseball, and in the winter I ski a lot. Another hobby of mine is gaming. I love gaming a lot. I play professionally, and this was one of my favorite teams called FaZe. This is me and my sister and my parents at college. I was visiting my sister at college a while ago, and this is a picture from that.